A brand new book featuring strong, sassy women from Tuscaloosa has hit the bookshelves, and we are so happy to have its author and Tuscaloosa native, Beth Albright, with us today. Thank you so much for being with us.
Janie, thank you for having me.
I've been looking forward to you being here for so long. I'm so glad the
excited.
day's here.
I know, finally.
I feel like that this book is going to connect with so many people out there, women and men alike, because, girl, it's just a rip-roaring fun. I mean, you start with page one, and you just don't want to put it down.
Oh, I've had such good reviews, and women in Tuscaloosa already writing me and telling me that they've read it and they can't put it down. And I'm thinking, is this real? You know, somebody pinch me.
Well, before we talk about the sassy bells and then wedding bells and sleigh bells, tell us a little bit about growing up in Tuscaloosa and how you got, because your life story itself could be a book. It's amazing. Everything you've done. Just tell the folks at home about it.
Well, started off here, right here in this building. Right here in this building. I'm a graduate of the University of Alabama. I'm not going to say the year, but people that know me know. I just turned really old. This one's not going to age. I'm sorry. But I started off right here and graduated from Alabama and grew up in Tuscaloosa. And this is, people that know me know, I didn't really want to leave, but I married a gypsy. Love him dearly. He's driving here right now. But he, you know, we strive for the big city. He wanted to go to New York, and then we wound up in LA for a number of years, 3 times. So, but my heart is in Tuscaloosa. It never left. I love this city. I have a love for this city that's probably unnatural. People that live here will write me on Facebook and say, "What are you talking about?" And I say, because I know it like the back of my hand.
Right, and it's evident in your book. But you talk about all the nooks and crannies.
Yeah.
When you describe the roads and the places, it's so real. I mean,
and it's
like,
so
it's
important.
Yeah.
Because it is such a special place. And I think you figure that out when you leave. You know, and it's, I mean, you know, I long for the Warrior River, to go over the bridge into Northport. I long for the Cypress Inn and the restaurants that I love, and Taco Casa. Where can you get that anywhere? Nowhere. I mean, I have to, when I would come home to visit my family, I had to bring back a cooler of like 20 burritos. I'm not joking. I have to have sauce from Dreamland shipped to my house so that when my son comes home, he's got the white bread and the sauce, and we don't have the ribs, but he's basically drinking out of the jar, you know. This is nirvana to me. Yeah, it is home. It's special. There's the nooks and crannies are special. And I went on and I lived in New York for a while. I did WAPI and WURC. I was a talk show host. I love people. Love people. I love to study people as I'm, you know, meeting them.
And then you were actress on Days of Our Lives.
And then after the radio thing kind of didn't really end, but we just kind of wound up in LA. My husband wanted to give that a shot, and I said, okay, I'm game for that. I was on the air in Cleveland at a really big station. Ozzie Newsome, I always find an Alabama connection. It's ridiculous. Ozzie Newsome was a Cleveland Brown. Okay, I just dated myself. That is not good. But anyway, and we hooked up, and it's like I started doing appearances with him at his car dealership, and I was at the games. Suddenly I was in the Cleveland niche because Ozzie Newsome welcomed me in. That is typical Alabama way.
Yeah.
And wound up in LA, did Days of Our Lives, thinking, where's the live audience? That was no fun because there was nobody to bow to. There was nobody clapping, you know, nobody to talk to on the phone like talk radio.
And how did you get from actress to author? Because that's quite a leap there.
You know, after I did Days of Our Lives, this is the funniest story, and my eyes watering, I'm sorry.
Okay.
My son was coming after being married for 8 years. Finally, we were going to have a baby. And I had told my husband in no uncertain terms, the minute I'm pregnant, I'm in Tuscaloosa because he will be born in Tuscaloosa County, period. I know that was crazy. People don't do that. I had UCLA doctors. I was high risk. I drove home. He was born at DCH Northport. And, you know, I wanted him to be a Tuscaloosa boy. So I left Days of Our Lives, and it was fun. I mean, I loved being a character, but it was like, there's so much more than just acting someone else's words. And I really, you
wanted to put your words out there.
I wanted to write. And so after Days of Our Lives was over, Brooks was here, and I didn't really want to go back to work. I created an acting school for kids so I could take him to work with me. It was my cover. You know, I'm at work, and here's my son with me. Uh-oh, he's an actor. Okay. So that's how that happened, and I started writing then. I started writing when I had the acting school, and it took a long time, but yeah.
This is just the first of 3 books, and I want to get this information up so people
Sure.
can meet you, because unfortunately we're out of time and we could do a whole
Oh my
hour
gosh,
just talking to you. But you all can meet Beth Albright yourself and buy your own copy of this book right here, The Sassy Bells, tomorrow at Barnes & Noble's in Tuscaloosa, and get your copy autographed starting at 2 p.m. Also coming out, watch for Beth's other books, Wedding Bells in August, Sleigh Bells in October. And for more about the Sassy Bells and all about Beth Albright herself, go to Facebook and search the Sassy Bells. Thank you so much for being
Janie,
with us.
thank
We wish
you
you the
so
best
much.
of luck.
I appreciate it.
More news at 5 right after this.